do a new game.
Eora, a world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel, in a cycle of reincarnation, watched over by the gods. Our gods, some of whom love us more than others. Your home, the Adiran Empire, is treasured by Wodica, Our Lady of Law and Vengeance, the burned queen. But our goddess has lately turned her eyes from us, and our empire has suffered revolts, famines, challenges to rightful rule. We lack a common purpose, but we could find it in the living lands, a rich and lawless island settled by fugitives, wanderers, exiles, and us. Yet the more we free this place from danger, the more the land fights back. And now, as our colonists crowd into Paradise, the last safe city, the locals find themselves crowded out. Many years ago, you were born to a family in our Adiran Empire, and in a rare turn of the wheel, you came into this world, a godlike, touched by a patron god in the womb. To some, a blessing. To many, an abomination. You grew up an outsider, but I saw potential in you. Potential and an opportunity. And within my court, you found purpose. Now I call upon your vow to our empire and name you my envoy. Venture forth in the name of your homeland and secure our future.
I don't like the premise that I'm supposed to be heading up an occupying force or whatever, being an envoy for an occupying force. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay, so godlike features. Actually like that one. And this one. Very nice. And hairstyle, we're gonna go with this here. Gonna match it with the whatever that is. Calibration on that of it. Let's make it a little bit more green, I think. God, this character is beautiful. I love it. No facial hair. Let's see here. Eye color is going to be kind of a... There we go. Kind of a similar color as the hair. And then nothing here. Word augur. When your village crops failed, your strange insights and unsettling manner earned your neighbor's suspicion. Before saw the torches and pitchforks and fled to high ground, where the Emperor recognized your talents and elevated you from back alley fortune teller to his personal mystic. You've learned how to wield power from the shadows. All it takes is a dash of influence and a pinch of deception. Alright, we're going to have 0 on the resolve. We're going to start with this. Not that it matters because I plan to respec as soon as I can. Path of the Damned. Difficulty. Name is going to be Shara. I really don't like that I'm part of a... I'm supposed to be the envoy, a mediator, for an occupying force. That sucks. Hopefully I can side with, like, the Paradisians, because I feel really bad about this.
What do you know of the living lands? The rumors and tales are so vexing, they cannot be true. And yet they are. Those untamed wilds, overgrown with the most curious wonders and the most dreadful abominations. There beats a dark pulse within the heart of that soil. Something vile stirs beneath the earth, seething with rot and decay. A corruption growing beyond everything it touches. Its foul tendrils reach towards us, to lash out at the Empire itself. I command you, go to the living lands, find the roots, and if necessary, sever them. You are my envoy. Remember your vow. The hopes of an empire rest upon you.
Well, that's what we get for putting the hopes of the Empire on my shoulders. I've already failed, it seems like. Good job, me. I should feel good about that one. Because I don't want to be part of this. Oh my god. Okay, I'm at least going to try and keep the peace. I'm more often going to try and be in the Paradisans' favor because... yeah, oh, him. Still alive. Maybe. Or maybe I'm a zombie. Maybe I'm one of the zombies from The Last of Us. I've just been isekai'd into this game. Don't worry, I'm not gonna eat your face. I don't think I'm a zombie, especially not a mushroom zombie.
Envoy, over here.
What's up, dude?
You're alive. Thank the gods I pulled you out the wreck when I did. I wasn't about to let the Emperor's envoy die on my watch.
I'm alive and I look fucking fabulous. If we make it out of this alive, the Emperor will certainly have questions.
At least the journey's not completely lost. I heard the cannons. I couldn't... We...
Oh, but I still look so beautiful. Let's start with names. Who are you?
The name's Garrick, ma'am. Quarter gunner, 3rd Adheran Fleet.
I owe you for saving my life.
Just doing my job. It's an honor to serve with you. I've been here before. We've got an outpost on this island, but...
Something's not right here, is it? Clearly.
I saw flashes, Envoy. It weren't the storm that wrecked our ship. It was cannon fire, and it could only have come from that fort up the hill. It makes no sense. No one fires on their own countrymen, unless
the soldiers were not of their own minds.
That's what I'm afraid of too. In the meantime, you survived. That means we're not scuppered yet. As long as you're here, the Emperor's mission can still go ahead.
Right, the Emperor sent me to investigate a soul plague.
Then I know the place to start. Adir's got an embassy in the port of Paradis. Once we make it there, we can regroup, figure out what to do next. I hate to say it, but the fort's probably our only chance of escape. We need supplies, and if our troops have been captured, they'll need our help.
We'll do what we can for them. Let's go.
Those boards up there look old. A good hit and we can be on our way. Take that mace. It's no good to any of our crew anymore.
Sure. Alright, equip it.
You look like a dab hand with that.
I'm sure I do. I make it look
At
amazing.
least some supplies survived. for all the good it does. I don't understand. Why would they fire on us, their own people? No use wondering. We've got to make sure our troops are safe. Going for a swim after all that?
Yeah, because there's something over here that I want to get. Yes, I have done this part of the game a few times at this point. Come on, pick that up, please. There we go. Normally, I wouldn't be getting any of the currency or anything right now. I basically wouldn't loot until
Ah, well, I don't suppose they were using that either.
like harvest until level 5, because there's a perk that will get you more stuff, and also there's an item that gets you more currency when you loot things, but I can't get those yet. And you can't come back here as far as I know. Makeshift grave. The words etched into the wood read, "Here lies Brit, faithful quartermaster, served Nimnock to the end. Here lies Emmeline, man-at-arms, the bravest of us." Okay, I already grabbed that. Wish there was something we could do for these people, but we really can't. I'm so happy that running has no stamina cost. That's just so nice. Something back here? Nope. As far as I know, there isn't.
No! The fort's lit their distress beacon! We've got to hurry!
Okay. Or it's a trap, you know. Get ready.
Sarah should be here. The troop's been doing patrols.
Yep. Yeah, so you focus on the other person. Thank you. There we go.
Come on, the fort's up ahead. Tripwire!
Don't worry, I got this. I know. It's because I play a lot of video games. Means I have very dexterous fingers.
Good. Those should rally us.
There are more than enough. That's how many traps there are. Actually, that's not true. If there were enough, the base probably would have been fine for the fort. An apology. I cannot go on. I hear their cries. The only comfort left in me is to die on my own terms with my senses still intact. May the Burnt Queen forgive me for sundering my oath to protect my comrades and surrendering her gift of flesh. I only hope the next turn of the wheel delivers me from what I have witnessed, never to hold the lance again. Aww. That's awful. Maybe just don't wield the lance for an occupying army? Georgian's notes. Godhang 3. All visited for third time this week. Comes nearly every day now. Says insects keep crawling on him. Asks for an unguent that will repel them. Have inspected them every time and found no evidence of bites. Abrasions from scratching getting worse. Don't know how to say that. 4. Sibling brought in by Emmerich and Glottenfall. Found her unconscious near bottle of sleeping draught. Administered a medic. Once she felt well enough to talk, complained of hallucinations every time she closed her eyes. Not sure how to say that. 5. Burden showing signs of malnourishment. Refuses food. Claims Emmerich is trying to poison him. Must discuss this with Captain. Why these behavioral changes? Is it the Adra? Starting to think I should sleep with my lancet at night. Jesus.
Gods, it's a bloodbath. They've torn the place apart from the inside. Did they? Were they fighting each other? Envoy, I don't like this.
I don't like this either. Jesus. This is awful.
Careful. Trespassers.
Who goes?
God. Is this what they were like? I don't understand. How could our own people sink to this?
No clue. Okay, before I do anything else, let's go ahead and respec. Take intellect to 4. Perception and dex are 3, and everything else is going to be 0. Jailer's Bill. Bloodstains the corner of a scratchy, hastily written list that contains it that seems to correspond to the cages sitting nearby. Herein those convicted. Fisk laying traps, Godfor plotting to detonate the gunpowder barrels, Woodbine subversive activities, Beckett thinking thoughts of my wife. What? How do you even know that? I mean, come on, have you seen this room? No! Jordan stabbed Emmerich. Elfhart stole my apple. Really? He stole an apple, so... Oh my god. Lowell cursing me with his eyes. Hold until death. Oh, okay. No words. Who is this? Is this the person that was thinking thoughts of your wife? Is that Beckett? Is that Beckett right there? Are these from Lowell? Oh my god. Is that Elfhart or something? Jesus. What? Okay, why are they shoved into a tiny... Oh my god, please. Okay. Don't really care for shields, but I'm going to use this for now. Wait, what is this? The Emperor's orders. Envoy, our ambassador in the living lands, sent warning of unrest and brewing conflict in the port city of Paradise. Most worrisome of all are rumors of the Dream Scourge, a plague that corrupts its victims in body and soul. I mean, what do you expect? We're trying to take over someone else's territory. Of course there's going to be unrest. Oh my god. Please, the Court of Adir is much disturbed by these unwelcome developments, any of which could threaten the stability of our interests on the frontier. Oh my god. We are the bad guys here. Holy crap. Therefore, you, Shara, are named a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, who travels with the authority of the throne. We grant you the privilege and immunity to dispense our laws as you see fit and to remove all obstacles by any means. Ugh. This makes me feel so dirty. Find the root of this plague and burn it out, your emperor. That's awful. That is awful.
I remember some of the soldiers praying around that Adra pillar. Hope it helped their souls find the beyond.
Right?
Will you rise from slumber? Is it you?
Someone alive here? Pillars of Eternity. Adra is a green crystal found throughout the known world, emerging from the crust of Eora in the shape of iconic pillars. We cherish Adra, build our temples around it, study its potential as an energy source. But Adra is so much more. When we die, Adra is the road on which our souls travel into the beyond, and when our souls are ready to return, Adra shines a lantern guiding us from death into life. When you find yourself in the presence of Adra, take a moment to ponder your place in the Great Wheel. Consider who you were, who you are, and who you can be. Alrighty. Also consider not invading another person's territory for no other reason than your territories are suffering or whatever. Oh my god. Take better care of your own people. Stop trying to make other people's lives worse. Okay. Grab that and that. This is just absurd.
These used to be nice quarters.
But aren't so nice anymore. Stedman's log first entry. 8 Midspring. It's over for Farron. They caught him. Tried to stow away in Dawnshore. Poor bastard. They all know the punishment for desertion is death. Not sure how Ventburn heard about it. From the sound of things, she's ready to come over here and hang me by my thumbs. Siblin is in tatters. I'd long suspected the two were soft on each other. Elfhart heard her muttering the bond is shorn last night. Should keep an eye on her. Cause to think I asked for this post. I could have been hunting on the estate in Irglandfath. More fool me for trying to make something of myself. Aw, that's actually depressing. Deadman's Log, second entry. 12 Midspring. Frigate arrived from high ground. Enough gunpowder barrels and siege equipment aboard to arm an entire regiment. I assumed we'd take stock and send it on to Paradise, but the manifest says we're to keep it here until told otherwise. Sensed it in the air it mess. Everyone eating slowly and avoiding the subject. No one wants to be responsible for it. What does command think we need to defend ourselves against? We're an outpost. We deal with pirates. We don't need ballistas for that. I hope until told otherwise come sooner rather than later. I don't think sitting on gunpowders. I don't like sitting on gunpowder. Someone's liable to lose a foot. Or a head. Or hand. Or a bunch of lives. I feel like we were about to just invade Paradise. Just not even, like, take out all of the Paradisans. Mad soldiers rambling. Another dream last night. Mushrooms growing in my breastplate. Tear them out. Tear them out. Whoever finds this, the roots grow from the head.
Roots? Why is she talking about roots?
No clue, but what is on her face? Yikes. Or on their face. Anything in here? Did I miss any coins back here? Any chance? Yep. Grab that. And it's not like they're gonna need any of the money. Okay. Don't know why that's kind of glowing right there. Looks cool though. Alrighty, so let's see here. Let's do stew.
Hit it with everything you've got.
Okay, come on. There we go. Nice. Yeah, that actually went really well. Stamina. Not cool. Alright. Very nice. Oh. Oh. Ow. Alrighty. Nice. Took more damage than I would have liked, but whatever. Nice!
Oh, I had your back. Guess you've got mine.
What are you talking about? If you weren't here, I probably wouldn't have won that. Give yourself a bit more credit, man. Okay, is there anything up here? No, no loot. Grab this.
Surely there's a way to clear those brambles.
Surely. It wouldn't make a way not to.
Up there. Margarine's Fury. That'll do it. Burn right through the brush. If we can get it down, that is.
Is someone there? Over here! Help! I'm
Hi.
locked in!
Hi, how's it going?
About time. Oh gods! What's the matter with your face?
Is something wrong? Do I have like lizardmen spiders of like skull or brain matter on my head or something?
Stay back. I'm not catching whatever's on your head.
Easy. She's a godlike.
You mean a god gave you that face? Touched your soul and everything?
That's right.
Never seen one of your kind before. I always heard folks say you were blessed. Looks more like a curse to me.
Harsh? I look gorgeous. I look fabulous. I look amazing. I've encountered more curses than you ever will. This isn't one.
That's the Imperial envoy you're talking to. Show some respect.
The Imperial? Shite, I should have known you were a Deerans too. Funny you survived while all your friends here went belly up.
We almost didn't. We were shipwrecked.
One less Adirran ship, as far as I'm concerned. Adir's had their boot on Paradise since their first soldiers came.
'Cause the place is pure chaos.
Did you not think we liked it that way? I have to smuggle just to get anything past your damn checkpoints.
I mean, her being hostile makes a lot of sense. It really does. We're an invading, occupying force. I mean, can't really argue with her on that. I had nothing to do with that. Can't you give me the benefit of the doubt?
I'm trying. Your friend's the one picking a fight with me.
Paradisans will knife you in the back over a dirty look.
At least we don't go mad and slaughter each other.
Could the soldiers have had the soul plague the Emperor sent me to investigate?
The day I came, I noticed the guards talking gibberish. Then the killing started. They went wild. Stabbed their mates in their sleep.
And you saw all that from your cell, did you?
I heard it, alright. When the storm came, they fired the cannons. Their faces changed. That soldier in here tried to strangle me. I had to defend myself.
Narrow your eyes. The storm made them go mad?
I've got a bad feeling about this. It doesn't make sense. What if she murdered that soldier and she's just trying to cover it up?
Well, I mean, I feel like she's being unfairly jailed. So, no matter the situation, it's kind of self-defense in my eyes. We are trying to take over their territory. We're forcing our laws and customs upon them. We're not talking about something like really, really horrible, like that she was a murderer and she was put in jail as far as I know. I mean, yeah, self-defense. She said it was self-defense. I'm inclined to believe her.
At least one of you is listening. Look, we don't have to like each other, but we can all get out alive. I left my boat at the edge of the island. It should still be there.
Excellent. Let me just find the key to the cell.
Envoy, I've tangled with Paradisan smugglers before. She'd say just about anything to get out of that cell. Her story's full of holes. What if the boat's not there? What if she turns on us?
For fuck's sake, be reasonable. Don't listen to him.
I mean, to be fair, I would say just about anything to get out of there. I mean, I don't want to be trapped in a jail cell with no one around to give me food or anything. What are you talking about, Garrick? Oh my god. Unless I knew she was an absolutely horrible, horrible, horrible person that went out and killed like a bunch of innocent people or murdered a bunch of puppies and kittens for no reason or whatever, I would find it so cruel to just leave her there to die from hunger, slowly dying in this jail cell alone with all these corpses around her. You are kind of really disgusting, Garrick. Don't worry, I believe you and I want to help.
Gods, that's the sanest thing I've heard all day.
Let's go find that key, Garrick.
It's in the warden's room. They blocked it off when things went south. You can find a way in, though. You seem smart.
If we live to regret this...
I regret coming with you here. I mean, you saved me, but at the same time, I feel like maybe, just maybe, I would have lived without you. God, you suck. I'm sorry, I feel like the bad guy in this game. I really do. There we go. Equip this.
Nice work.
Thanks. I'm pretty awesome like that. What can I say? Okay, drop here. Interrogation log. Day 1. Prisoner apprehended at loading dock outside Fort Northreach. Detained immediately under suspicion of extra-legal activity. Moved to holding cell. Within the fort for further questioning. Demeanor sullen and defiant. Refused to verbally engage with guards. That makes total sense. She is a native of this land. We are unjustly holding her in a cell. What? Day 2. Prisoner offered standard rations and water. Told guard to perform obscene activity with the food. Second guard performed routine patrol 2 hours later and observed that rations had nonetheless been eaten. Prisoner questioned about purpose of her visit to Fort Northreach. Admitted she came to move some goods. Refused to specify what kind. Denied any connection to Paradis and rebels, but expressed clear contempt for Adir and sympathy for the rebel cause. I feel sympathetic for the rebel cause. What? I also have clear contempt for Adir right now. When pressed, told interrogator to go away and eat shite. Disciplined accordingly. Returned to holding cell. I also feel like my character would appropriately be critical of Adir because of like the background and all that fun stuff. To me, this totally would make sense. Did I put armor on? I did. Wanted to make sure.
At least you got around to trusting me eventually.
Fair. You being hostile totally makes sense. So plus 1% critical hit chance? No, thank you. I'd rather have plus 15 stun. Crap. Did I hit your tail? No. There we go. Felt like that was on. Oh my god, you keep knocking him away from me. Thank you. Yay, level up! Woo! That was really hard. Okay. So select first ability. I'm going to go with Tanglefoot. Summon lingering entangling vines that root nearby enemies in place for 8 seconds. The AoE range on this kind of sucks, but it's a really, 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 really good ability, especially for...
Deer and soldiers don't massacre each other. They just don't. Something caused this.
Especially for a ranged character like I'm going to play.
To think they turned on each other like dogs. I can't fathom.
They were bastards when they came here. All it took was time.
But the deers, we respect each other. We're raised to follow the rules.
What's the matter? You can't know better than anyone else.
Fair. Her being really critical makes a lot of sense. Oh hey, there's a chest right there. I had no idea. I've gone through this part of the game so many times, and that's the first time I've noticed that. Wow. Okay. Nice. Go me. There might be other hidden items that I don't know about. That's honestly, I kind of want to use the sword more than the mace. Whatever.
Stay in the tall grass. We can get the drop on them.
That's the plan.
Like lie. Did your god give you that power too?
More coming. Stay down and don't get us killed.
I'll try not to, but no promises. I would like to take out one more enemy before I actually fight these Zarips. But I need this one to actually go back to where it was earlier. You know, I could always just knock that down. That might aggro the other ones, and I'd rather them not get aggroed. Okay. Why are you coming down here? What? Okay. Can you go back up to that ledge, please? Save me a lot of effort. I'm gonna wait until they're both up there. I'm both at the edge so I can hit that Ogren's Fury right there. Oh, you saved yourselves. That sucks. Nope. Die. Alright, there we go. Come on. Ah, you move. You move so weird. Oh my god, please. Easy. Alright, that did not go quite as smooth as I would have liked. I guess maybe I came out too soon before the thing hit and burned them. Should have waited. Should have waited. Okay. Grab this. I'm pretty confident that's what happened. I just didn't wait long enough for the Mogren's Fury to fall. So they aggroed and then moved out of its range or something. Got a little bit too gung-ho.
Hope you do better with that grimoire than he did.
Shame it didn't have a healing spell. Those look dry. Oh, damn it. Of course I didn't bring a flint.
It's cool. I got this. Easy.
Hope there's a fire spell in there. It'd make quick work of the brambles.
Yeah, we're not going to be that lucky. Okay. Offhand is Wand and Grimoire. Main hand is this.
We've got the high ground. How should we do this? Take him at range. Smart choice.
Where's the big one? Oh, there you are. I'm just nervous about that one. Need you to go into a better spot. Really don't want to aggro them. Can you move somewhere else, please? Thank you.
Easy now. Think, aim, and strike.
Oh, crap. Okay. I was not even who I was aiming at. What? Crap. Okay. Crap. Okay. Okay. Please don't. Please don't kill me. What are you doing? Stop it. Okay. Oh crap. Oh crap. Okay. Lock you down in place. There we go. Crap! Okay. I should get you up.
That's more like it.
Alright. Nice. Whew! That was scary. That was very scary, actually. I did it, though.
I've seen ruins like these. Wonder what they are. Maybe nobody knows.
Paradisans call them godless. Some kind of people who came here long ago.
Okay, I don't think there's anything. Oh, wait. Was there more essence stuff floating around? I don't think so. Got that.
They're not.
Okay. Audio for that is all janky. That's cool. No, like they care about what they're saying, I guess.
I tried to tell them. Why wouldn't they listen?
Why would they listen?
You can't kill me. No one can kill me. I'll swim across the sea.
I knew it. Whatever's on their faces, it gets into their heads.
I'm no expert on soul plagues, but whatever you came here to find, I'd say you found it.
Now I get why you were scared of my face.
It's uncanny.
No, it isn't. You're a godlike. He's... well, look at him. He's sick.
Who disturbs us?
Let's just talk. Can we do that?
I had dreams. Fabulous dreams. They tried to silence them.
Steady yourself, please. We're only trying to help.
You're wasting your breath. He's gone.
You tread in the orchard.
Your log mentions desertions and siege equipment. What started this?
They sent orders for fire. I should have been free to drink of the land. They thought they could stop me. Vipers! Their venom stains my blade.
He can barely string a thought together. How could he have killed everyone?
He couldn't. Not like this. He's just the last one standing.
Trespassers!
I really feel like someone was trying to get me killed. Like they were trying to stop me from getting to this land. That's the impression I'm getting right now. A dark force works through this man, a worm in the apple of his soul.
I become the breeze, the sun! And you return death to us!
Envoy, this could come to blows. Keep your guard up.
Feed the roots, kill the rot!
Okay. I hate that you have such a good gap closer. Why did you get out of that like instantly? What? Nope. Nope. Okay. Please don't get out of it instantly this time. Why are you walking out of my bind? I'm so confused right now. Nice. All right. No. Nope. Crap. Nice. Whew.
Probably some noble who bought his commission. Now look at him.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but at least he's not suffering.
Right? Senior Officer's Reprimand. Stedman Volk. Yesterday, I received word that one of your scouts was caught on Dawnshore attempting to board a cargo ship bound for the Deadfire. I doubt this is news to you. I also doubt you are unaware that this is your third incidence of desertion in the past month. I realize your post grants you greater responsibility than your position as a third son accustomed you to, but there will be consequences if you cannot keep your troops in line. The Emperor is watching. See to it that you impress the importance of duty upon your charges. Commander Hilden Vintbren. Vintbren? I mean, we got the soul plague happening. Why are you being so mean to this person? Things seem really awful. We're also invading somebody else's territory. I don't feel that bad that there might be people trying to desert. Just saying. Just saying. We are clearly the bad guys in this situation. I can't scrap that right now? Okay. I was gonna try and spin in my inventory a bit, but no! Notes on the god list. Torn from the field notebook of Yetta Tender, captain of the Adiran Expedition Corps. The expedition team and I have been weeks at the fort now, and I am no closer to understanding the ruins of these so-called godless people than I was before we came. The remnants of their culture cover the living lands, but the people, their beliefs, their history, it all remains a mystery. The godless are so named because nothing we have seen in their art or architecture depicts the gods as we understand them. I would expect a maritime culture to have a deep relationship to Andra and a number of unique cultural rituals with which to venerate and placate her. Gallowayne, too, they should fear and favor given the aggressive wilderness of this land. And I have never explored a corner of Aora that did not recognize the centrality of Aerith to the cycles of their lives. It's as if these people had no relationship to the gods, as if they did not know of the gods at all. But they can't be. They gave birth and died, as all kith do. They sought shade in the long hot days of deep summer and shelter in the bitter days of winter. They fed themselves, they bathed, they made clothing and baskets and pots. So many beautiful pots. Pots that only people who recognize and value beauty would make. Without the gods, how did they give meaning to their lives? To understand the purpose of their ruins, you must know what drove them, what they revered and reviled, what they desired. They lived here, and they lived well, but they did not order their lives as we do. They did not orient themselves always toward the gods, and they disappeared. No matter how many bones and pot shards I sift through, I cannot quite grasp the implications here. I fear the revelations of the godless have been interred deep beneath this island soil, beyond what even the Emperor's most skillful miners can unearth. By some immortal hands, I do not understand this place. That terrifies me. I mean, that's totally fair. You just might not know the gods that they worship. Maybe there were gods before your civilizations existed. Or maybe the gods were known by other names in the past. Or maybe there was a lost god. Maybe the other god sealed away another god.
Closer, we twine.
Okay.
You have returned. We felt your presence like dew on a leaf. We wake. Heed us.
Envoy, you alright? Can you hear me?
What did you say about a leaf?
A leaf? I didn't say that. Unless... Hang on. Did you hear another voice? What did it say?
Said I had returned here.
Now your envoy's losing it.
No. I think something in the address spoke to her.
Me specifically? Like a calling?
When you put it that way, maybe so. I've been round Ardra my whole life, and it never spoke to me.
I don't think it spoke to anyone. Not even godlikes.
That's some gift.
How would you know that? What? So I'm unusual even for people like me.
Sure seems like it. Now, we've still got to get to Paradise.
I mean, don't we
Just
already,
up ahead.
Gods, I hope you're telling the truth.
don't we already know that I'm unlike the other godlikes because I don't know who my patron god is? Hello? That feels really on the nose for a response, I guess. Okay, go. This was actually a fairly good start.
Boat! There it is.
That's right.
Thank the gods it's still here. Get on.
There, in the distance. It's Paradise. So, the smuggler wasn't lying.
My name's Alora, you know.
I'm glad we took a chance on you.
Thanks. I've enjoyed not being dead.
Look, if this is the soul plague the Empress sent you to find, we have to stop it. You have to stop it, no matter what it takes.
I'd heard rumors about folk changing out in the hinterlands. I thought they were just that. You know, stories. I never imagined it'd be like this.
Fate has drawn me here for a reason. Something poisons this land.
I don't know how, but if anyone can find a way, it's you.
Will you get on before I leave without you?
Aye, onward to Paradise.
Onward to victory! Sorry. It is a reference to something
Never thought I'd be glad to sail here with a smuggler.
If anyone asks, you never met me.
Fair.
Suppose this is where I leave you then. I owe you my life, Envoy. I won't soon forget what you did.
What will you do now?
I don't know. It's all just sinking in. I hope the folks at the embassy know where to find a good, strong drink.
Where do I find the embassy?
You don't have to. Just go up the pier. I imagine they've sent someone official-like to take you there.
Must be nice, eh?
Anything I should look out for in Paradise?
Well, it's the Living Land's biggest port. People come from all over. Not all of them are Adir's friends.
Wonder why?
You'll be fine. After the fort, I figure you can survive anything.
Goodbye, Garrick. Good luck.
Same to you. You'll make the Emperor proud. I'm sure of it.
Not so sure about that one. You might regret saving me in the end.
Look, I'll no thank you for showing basic decency. But you saved my life. That counts for something. To me, anyway.
You still didn't say thank you. But hey, I get it. I get it. I totally understand. Well, I mean, I can't completely understand, but I understand on an intellectual level. What will you do after this?
Try to survive. Same thing I do every day. There are always crews looking for hands. I'll find more work somewhere.
Do all the locals dislike Adirans?
Not all of them. But it's not a great way to make friends. Give Paradisans a chance. That's why they came here in the first place.
Anything I should know about Paradise?
Try not to get killed. Nah, I'm kidding. Just don't go around acting like you own the place. Alright?
Bye.
Hope we don't run into each other. Still, take care of yourself.
Oh, that's kind of harsh. I would actually like to be your friend. But I get it.
This is your final warning, Kai. One more, and I put a bullet in your leg.
And here I thought we were getting along. You know, if you just tell me where the claviger is, I'd get out of your hair.
He's out on official business. That's all you need to know.
So he didn't tell you either, huh?
Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy. And she's late. Probably died at sea. Good riddance.
She's very much alive and standing right in front of you.
What?
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
Gorgeous, elegant, authoritative, divine looking, beautiful.
You're doing great.
Forgive me, again. We're having a bit of an emergency. No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger.
Who or what is a claviger?
Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Paradise's mayor, more or less. Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So, we made up some new ones.
Raise an eyebrow. They left town at the same time?
No, there's some kind of blight in the wilderness and rumors of plague. They went to investigate. Nature has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradise anyway. Keeps things interesting.
Sounds like I'll have to find the ambassador then.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up?
2 missing people and 2 searchers. How auspicious.
The Rowatine Navy didn't teach me fancy words, but I did learn how to count.
Kai, before you go, please keep in mind that the envoy is a respected member of the court. Make sure she comes back alive, or the steel garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
Before I head out, what's this about the steel garrote?
The steel garrote are here as guests, helping Adirans like yourself keep the peace. Or so they say.
The situation here must be dire with the garrotes involved.
That's certainly what they'd like you to believe. Sounds like their reputation back home in Adir isn't any better than it is here.
I've never met a steel garrote paladin in the flesh.
They're an order of religious cutthroats, sharpening their blades for the glory of the burned queen. Oof, creepy bunch, too. Who needs enemies when you have friends like the steel garrote?
What are they doing here?
You tell me, envoy. The Adirans came to our shores with their soldiers, their bureaucrats, and their cult of murderers. Asking a lot of nosy questions is a good way to end up with a knife in your back. Speaking of the steel garrote, fair warning, their leader, Inquisitor Ludwine, is eager to greet you. Or possibly interrogate you.
Ludwine is here? Well, isn't this a surprise?
Wait, you know the Inquisitor? Dare I ask how?
We were lovers after her incident in the Deadfire.
After? Gods help us. I heard she's a monster, the personal handmaiden of the burned queen. But that's not all. They say she fell in battle in the Deadfire, and death spat her back out.
Any idea what she wants with me?
To catch up on old times, I suppose?
We'll have time to worry about Ludwine later.
Great, something to look forward to.
First, we've got to find your ambassador and my claviger.
Sure.
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on, let's get you some fresh air.
I don't know. The last voyage was a lot better than the last time I was on dry land. Just saying.
Pargrunen left these beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around.
I didn't know.
The city's getting crowded. Pretty soon the Adirans will outnumber us 3 to 1.
Why doesn't the claviger put a stop to it?
Why do you think, dimwit? He's nice and cozy in the ambassador's pocket. That's enough for now. You gotta listen.
Hi. Don't worry, I'm not a zombie. These are totally medicinal mushrooms growing from my head. It's cool. It's cool.
Protect that pretty face. Armor and shields for sale, envoy.
Definitely want to shop here.
Heading out to the wilds? Make sure you have everything you need. You don't want to...
Kai, I told you not to show your face around here again.
Come on. You're not still mad about that hunting knife, are you?
All right, no. You're clear. But you better pay up front this time.
I knew you'd come around. You miss me.
I'll let you think that. Now don't mind him. What are you interested in?
Are you and Kyle old friends?
Yeah, some of the oldest in Paradise. He's a headache, but that's because you want him to come back alive.
So you do care.
I lied to the garrote for you. Do I have to spell it out?
Let's see what you have for sale. Yeah, we're gonna buy your lockpicks. There we go. Sell that. That's it.
What harm could some new armor do? Look good and stay alive.
Already look good. I'll just look better.
Welcome to Dawnshore, Traveler. My name is Dagerda. You seem like you could use a nice potion or a bite to eat. If you're looking for a weapon or a shield, talk to Walter over there. Just don't expect much.
Don't seem to like Walter much, do you?
I like him just as much as one should like an ex-husband, and not 1 ounce more.
There's a sadness in your voice. Would you say that?
Is there? It's possible. But I think what we had is very much in the past.
To be honest, stranger, I'm not inclined to go into it. He knows what he did, and let's leave it at that.
Just looking at your wares. Food and potions. Okay.
The living lands are a dangerous place. A newcomer like you surely needs armaments.
You're really good at your job.
Greetings, friend. You look like you could use a fine weapon or a sturdy shield. Not to worry, Falter is here. I don't know what Daggerda told you, but I stake my reputation on every item, and that does still mean something.
Wait, what did you do to make Daggerda so angry?
That's a personal matter, my friend. Suffice it to say, she thinks I threw away something important. And I say I didn't!
Where do you get your wares?
From legitimate sources, clearly. From traders and adventurers, mostly. And a few used pieces from people down on their luck.
I didn't consider the legitimacy of your wares, but I am now.
Apologies, friend. People see me selling weapons on the harbor and call my morals into question. I assure you, all of my wares have been vetted for quality and polished thoroughly to remove any unwanted stains.
Not doing much to gain my confidence.
Well, I believe my wares speak for themselves. Figuratively, I mean.
Let's see what you have for sale. Nothing I want. I do have pistols. I do want those. But I'm hoping I can just find some.
Please, how hard is it to answer a question?
I don't trifle with souls, ma'am.
They're tearing my home apart. Never mind. I can't believe how rude everyone is around here.
Is there something I can help with?
How hard could it be to find a watcher?
I sense an abiding restlessness in you. A watcher might be just the trick.
How did you... Actually, maybe I should talk to you instead.
Not a watcher, merely a soul receptive to the beyond. Why do you think I can help?
I'm clearly under some kind of curse. A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do?
Hold on, why would Zarps invade your house?
Why did they do anything? They've probably eaten all my food and destroyed my supplies. I don't know what else. First, my ship gets attacked by pirates. Then none of my plants will take. Now this happens? And they won't let me into Paradise to sort it out?
How long has Paradise been refusing people?
Too long. I'm not sure how much of it is the militia anyway. I wonder if it's really the Adirans. Keep us out and themselves in. I should never have come here.
Come here for a better life and find a worse one. Wish I hadn't heard that before.
I'll see what I can do about those Zorbs.
Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zorips saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them.
Understood. You won't have to worry much longer.
Never thought I'd miss that dingy little place.
Aww.
Move along, please.
I was here first. I'm not going anywhere.
You're not working or selling something, you're loitering. Clear the way.
Now listen, you might be big in idea, but these are our docks, not yours. You're in for a rude surprise if you think we'll answer to you.
Fine. Have it your way.
Not sure what you were trying to accomplish with that.
Oh, piss off.
I mean, totally fair. Totally fair. See there. Don't want to go that way yet, actually.
You say the militia have closed Paradise to newcomers, so where should I go?
Well, there's always the shanty town, but, well, you know.
Yeah, I haven't heard the best things about that place. Is there nowhere else?
Perhaps the adherents are looking for new recruits.
No thanks. I'd rather risk the journey further inland than throw my lot in with them.
Your funeral, I guess. Why not just stay here? I'm sure you can find work around the landing.
Maybe.
Aw, I feel so bad. I feel so bad. I'm part of this occupying force too. Jeez. The worst. Okay, so the destination is Shantytown over there. There's a quest I want to do as soon as possible, basically.
The downside of Adir's new arrivals. Paradise doesn't have room for everyone.
Not a surprise. Still very depressing, though. Something from you?
Ever wish you could move back into Paradise?
Of course. Nothing out here but lions and thieves.
You take that back! There's some good people here.
Yeah, all getting robbed by the liars and thieves.
There.
Little shits! Flying rats! What else are you gonna take?
You okay there, buddy?
Stay back! They might circle around. I don't want you to get hurt.
Easy. They're just goals. What did they take?
They've got my crew's swollen nets. The one treasure I have in this world, but no. I can't even keep that. I've climbed rigging for years. It's not like I can't fetch them myself, but... what if the birds knock me off?
I agree. They've clearly got it out for you. I can help.
You're right. I suppose if you're godlike, a few birds wouldn't scare you. I'd start looking in high places around the shantytown. I don't know why they line their nests with them, but I bet that's where they are.
Hope you're limber and light on your feet. Oh, and don't mind getting pecked.
I don't really mind those things. You're probably just gonna have food, so never mind. Chipped swollen net. This swollen net, it has a single chip, but no other flaws. Its owner must have taken care of it. Aw. Okay. Didn't mean to crouch right there. Battered swollen net. This swollen net bears the scars of misfortune. Its dented side suggests that it has been dashed against a rock. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, nice. Drop here.
What you need for prices you can afford.
Sure.
I've seen you before, haven't I? Or maybe heard someone talking about you? Welcome to my store. If I haven't got it, it can't be got.
Did you say you heard someone talking about me?
The envoy from Adir, perhaps? There's a buzz anytime someone from the Empire arrives on these shores. You'll get no trouble from me, though the adherents tend to do their shopping within the walls for whatever reason.
Let me see what we have. Alright, I want to buy your lockpicks. Thank you much. And there's not really anything else.
Cheap wares for cheap folks.
Alright, let's come down here really quick.
Has to be around here somewhere.
Bitter bonding.
Make sure you wash your hands.
True and fair. Bitter bonding. Marriage practices and wedding ceremonies in Aora vary drastically depending on where they take place. One universal constant is a symbol of the bond, be it a knot tied around the lover's wrist, matching rings, or other more exotic practices. Not all such marriages are happy affairs, however, but rather matters of politics and diplomacy. This particular ring has been so suffused with its original owner's spite and bitterness that it now feeds off of the pain its wearer brings to others. Wow. I'm wearing that. Actually, wait. Second slot. There we go. Don't really want to loot anything right now, just to be on the safe side. Don't mind me, taking your fish. Okay, here. Grab that. Okay, drop here. Once woolen net. This woolen net's frayed leather cord and smooth edges betray its age. Its owner wore it for many years. Now we're going to grab this one. Tarnished woolen net. This woolen net's tarnished surface tells a story of sweat, brine, salt, etched shores, and sea air. Okay. Now let's go turn this in.
Even here, you can't beat the view.
Aww.
Any luck with the search?
I think I've got them all.
Well, not the gods. Thank you. Let me see them.
Give them the woolen nets. Here, put them somewhere safe this time.
Don't worry, I will. In fact, you can have mine. It's enchanted. Might be some kind of luck for you.
You do that? Thank you. I need all the luck I can get.
Don't mention it. Just one more thing. All this time, I've been sure this was Helia's doing, but maybe it's just superstition. Do you really think the gods curse us over past mistakes?
I've always assumed the gods have bigger things to worry about.
They do, don't they? You know, it's kind of a relief to think that we're beneath their notice. How'd I ever end up here? The Living Lands was supposed to be about fresh starts and new adventures, but just look at this dump. Thanks for the swollen nets, and for taking a weight off my shoulders.
Okay. Nothing? Alrighty. Let's put this on enchanted swollen net. Very nice. Now we can actually loot stuff. Grab these here. Yes, I want the rotted stuff too. It can be used for crafting. Stuck on something? Nothing there.
Can't believe we're stuck here thanks to the shutdown.
Does it get any worse than this?
Oh, as long as those Adirans are here, it can always get worse.
I'd love to see them take a long walk off a short pier.
I mean, I can totally appreciate your position. I really can. They're getting screwed over so much. It's awful. It's actually horrible what's happening to these people. What if we can somehow change the situation here? I'd love to do that. Alright. So the ring does belong to that person, but I don't want to give it to them. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to give it to them. When I get better weapons, it's probably gonna be a really good item to have. Disgruntled neighbor's note. Alban, if you don't keep it down up there, I'm breaking the damned loot myself. 3 of the neighbors have already dropped in to complain about you practicing in the middle of the night. Your family, so I'm not going to leave you to the wilds, but please go down to the shore or something until you can carry a tune. Totally fair. Okay, grab that. Grab that. So there's actually a chest up there, but it requires a lockpick, and I don't want to use that right now.
Supplies you need for prices you can afford.
If you had more lockpicks, I would actually like you a lot more right now. Okay, let's start back here.
Town looks nice from out here.
It's better inside.
Dream all you want. We're dock folk. Maybe live outside those walls.
Maybe you are. I'll write you once I'm rich and famous.
Oh, I feel so bad. I really do. Okay, let's see here. Got this. I've got the item equipped, right? Yeah. Literacy lesson. Not reading that. Very sweet. I'm just not reading all of that. Want to make sure there's no loot over here. Does it seem to be? Okay. Let's climb this ladder. Please make it. Thank you. Please have a pistol for me. Please, 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 please. Darn it. Nosy observations. No change, no change. Volkstag evening goes downstairs and meets a man behind the house. She's done this twice before, but not on the same day of the week. It's the same man though, Dicey. Think he's one of the Sparrow Hawks. Volkstag, midnight. Checks the windows and closes the drapes. Takes a lantern out to the balcony that faces the sea. She lights it and covers the flame with a scarf 3 times. Then snuffs it and goes back inside, signaling to a boat involved in the smuggling. Oh, you really are very nosy. You are very, very, very nosy. Don't worry, I'm not taking your stuff. Okay. Let's see here. Go this way.
No one tops my prices, guaranteed.
Yeah, I don't believe you at all. I really don't. Got that. Okay, now we're gonna come up here. Is that heavy armor or no? Medium armor. Okay. Get rid of this. Alright, get rid of this. That looks better. Let's go ahead and get rid of this stuff I don't need or want. Really wish you could actually use some different weapons. There's not okay. Different weapons during the tutorial area or whatever it's called. Is there anything else? I don't hear anything. Go up here. Yeah, I don't hear anything. Alright. Let's go this way.
You know the only ship that's gotten into trouble around here.
I don't want to mess with those people over there. They are way too high quality to fight. And quality enemies have quality, which is one of the lamest gating mechanisms I've run into in a game. You basically have to have your gear upgraded to be able to properly damage them. It has nothing to do with your level or your skills. Crap. Alright, this is going to be fun, isn't it? I mean, to be fair, I'm probably not supposed to be able to do this, but no. Okay. That is being weird. Very nice. Whew. Jump here.
Can't tell you how many ships have come to a bad end. It's okay. Drop isn't as high as it looks.
It's higher. It's actually probably higher than it looks. There we go. Alright. So I'm not going to loot that weapon there. We're going to ignore it right now. I want to test something. Here we go. Alright. So now we're going to go back. I'm trying to decide if I want to actually go back here and then go through the harbor, then go here. Now let's actually do that. I do not want to go through the other part of the game at all. This part of the map is very, very, very dangerous. Oh, I'm attribute point? Oh, I do. Intellect. There we go. Abilities, companions, leap of daring. They are incredibly strong for my current level of gear. Alright. Yeah, I don't see anything over here.
With all the new folks in town, it's been harder to get a good day's catch.
That's depressing. Not gonna say anything. Got this. Yes! Pistol. Just need one more, okay, game? Just give me one more, please.
Clay, this is all? This is half of what they gave last month.
Look, we shipped from Emerald Stair with as much as they gave us. Not my fault they're having crop troubles.
I bet those damn outcasts are stiffing us, saying there's a shortage while they feast.
It might be. It really might be. Okay. Come on, give me another pistol, please. Well, I mean, I know where there's one that I can get, but I would still rather just get a pistol here. Alright. Now we're going to go this way. Okay, need to be careful here. If I fall to the bottom, I'm dead. I want to avoid that. Come on, pistol, 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 pistol. Darn it. There we go. Ew. Okay. I was thinking there was something else I could do there. It was not. Gotta be careful with that. Ooh, an amethyst. Wait, this can actually spawn more than just money here? What? I did not actually know that until just now. That's actually really cool. So the game can sometimes spawn other things in that spot. Usually it's just a small pile of money. This time it was an amethyst. That's awesome. Key. Recently written note. To my fellow soldiers, I've grown tired of the lack of respect from this ragtag militia. I know many of you feel the same. Perhaps with the key to their precious storeroom missing, they'll learn some damned humility. It's much overdue. We can return the key after they've started treating us like the professional soldiers we are. Wow, you are so petty and childish. I'd be less likely to treat you like a decent person for that one. You suck. Okay, drop here. Alright, grab those. Is there something else? No. Nothing here.
There it is again.
Get a hold of yourself. There's nothing down there, right?
There is. I heard it stirring.
It's probably your stomach.
It's not. They've got things here that even WoW wouldn't dream about. I'm not taking any chances.
Oh, there's actually something down there. Wow. Okay, go in here. I feel bad about doing this, but I want the money.
Unless you found the missing key, I can't really talk right now.
Okay. What if I have the missing key?
No.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. Take that. Please have a pistol in here. Darn it. Really, really wanted a pistol. No?
You're finally here. Where's the rest of your unit?
They shouldn't be far behind. They...
What's the matter with you?
Sorry, ma'am. It was the journey, ma'am. I'm still finding my legs.
What kind of hero gets seasick?
This one, apparently.
Totally a fair response. Totally a fair response. Okay. No dialogue? Ew. I hear something else shimmering. Is it above or below me? Yeah, let's drop down here. Nadir Empire, Part 1 Origin. In approximately 2200 AI, a group of tribes called the People of the Deer unified into a new civilization called the Deer Kingdom. The tribes, small and widespread over the land, knew it would be better for their continued existence to unify. The leaders of each tribe became advisors to the king, chosen by the group. Each advisor would still be lord over his people, but each lord would answer to the Erkonin, first king. This decision was exactly what was needed, and the Adirian kingdom thrived, spreading across the land and establishing strong trade routes. The Adirans became known as fair but shrewd businessmen. While the country thrived and internally there was little strife, there were still the occasional skirmishes with the neighboring elven kingdom of Colkland. Not long after the kingdom was formed, the Adiran people began studying animancy. Still largely unknown at that time, animancy was an exciting, terrifying new realm in which Adiran scholars saw great potential. This potential came to bear fruit in 2260 AI, when a group of animancers working together transferred the soul of a recently departed man into another body, creating the first of what would later come to be known as the undead. The reaction to this discovery was swift and decisive. Both the King of Adir and the Church of Wodica condemned this event, and the study or practice of animancy was outlawed. It would never again be practiced openly on Adiran soil. Conflicts with Colkland continued, escalating into a minor war in 2398 AI. Afterward, a treaty was signed, and the Kingdom of Adir merged with Colkland to form the Adir Empire. With the political and military strife now settled, the Adir Empire would become an economic powerhouse, able to acquire and generate resources that were difficult to obtain in other parts of the world. The Empire's trade routes became some of the most lucrative in the world. Okay. Let's see here. Jump here. Not really what I wanted, but okay. Take this careful, so I don't fall to my death. Go this way. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of this other stuff over here.
I've come in search of lost treasures. Have you heard any rumors of such things in the area?
I suppose so, actually. There are some Pargunan ruins to the north, just across the river from the Stranglehold. The Pargunan are said to have left behind many treasures.
Very good. I will remember you. You will be justly compensated upon my return.
Yeah, sure. Just be careful, alright? The land gets more dangerous the further north you go. No telling what might be waiting for you.
Do not worry, little man. I have stared death in the face before, and have no fear of these supposed dangers.
Alright, well, good luck.
Wow, he is very condescending. Nice, heavy armor. Very nice. That's actually worse than this. Never mind. That's nice. Give me another pistol, please. Pistol, 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 pistol. Please. Ready, please? Is it cherry on top? Of course not. Grab that. Anything else? Not that I see.
That lighthouse has been under repair since Adiran ships began filling the harbor.
Okay, I was wondering if there was anything in that. Okay. Please let there be a pistol in here. I didn't know how to get one, but it's still rather just find one in here. Of course not. Juliana shipment. Southhouse shipment. Someone has tampered with the crate, and the lockbox inside falls open to reveal sachets of woodsy, bracing-smelling herbs. The scent identifies them as Helios parsley, common to the Adiran mainland. Small doses can prevent a pregnancy. A large dose can end one. So you can see what a bathhouse might need that. Let's definitely make sure it gets back to its owner. Alright, let's go over here. Oop. There we go. Yeah, that was it. Nice. Burn that, please. Pistol, please. Darn it. The game just doesn't want to give me any pistols, does it? What do we got? Worker's note. I overheard a pair of men in the grinning Bellorak talking about a treasure map at the top of the lighthouse. I don't know how the other workers haven't found it yet, but we're never going to have a chance like this again. Go back there and take a look now that everyone is cleared out. Make sure no one sees you. And watch that scaffolding. You don't want to fall like Finnick. We can't buy the vineyard near Salona if you're dead. Think about it. All the wine we can drink, and no one to bark orders at us. Sure. Definitely not how it's going to turn out, but okay. Lighthouse plaque. The plaque reads, in honor of the friendship and bounty bestowed upon Paradise by Fior Mess Governo, 3 Majetsu 2784 AI. May it triumph over darkness and get us through these untamed lands. The note under it reads, by order of Claviger Emond, closed until further notice. Repairs to the staircase and cupola are currently underway. At the bottom, a second note in larger handwriting says, heard Finnick's voice in the stairwell. Damn their repairs. Stay away from the place. Oh my. Okay. There we go. Last time I slipped to my death, which was really annoying, because I've done that multiple times and never once fell until just recently. Sales manifest. The document is a record of attempted sales. It is brimming with unfortunate accidents and consequential business failures. The most recent entries are as follows. Shipment C1 lost destroyed by guards. Shipment C2 lost destroyed in mail delivery accident. C3 is sold, profit lost in robbery. C4 blank. The following is scribbled in the margins beneath entry C4. I have high hopes for this place. The last market was hostile to cabbages. I'm sure here will be different. Darn it, still no freaking pistols. Well, I shouldn't say no pistols. I got one. Wait, there was a rotten cabbage in there. Wow. I don't think I've ever once picked that up. Grab that and that. I don't have any. Darn it. Don't really want to use any potions for that. If I can, I would like to just hit level 3. Okay, let's climb this. Watch, it'll be the first time I ever fall to my death here. That'd be so annoying.
If this can hold me, you'll be fine. Just don't look down.
Gee, thanks. Okay. Golden plaque of promises.
Looks like that.
The Emperor know it. Golden plaque of promises. A number of promises are etched into the solid gold plaque. All but one are scratched out. Reviving a companion grants rapid health and essence regeneration.
That broke off of something. Wonder where it goes.
Camp. That's where it goes. Take that. Treasure map. Captain Hinkwa spoils. I hate climbing. Captain Hinkwa must have been a sadist when it came to hiding treasure. Maybe the vantage will help me find his splendid riches. Or maybe I'll just die of exhaustion on the way up. Whichever's quicker. Wow.
I think that's upstream by the Pargoon Wall.
Yep. I already know where it is. Okay. There's still more up here. Go this way. Arcanist's boots. So increases your health restoration from all sources by 5% and plus 10% movement speed.
Well, nothing ventured, envoy.
Whee! I love doing that. Okay. It's always fun doing that. It really is. Grab those. Ooh, nice. More lockpicks. Grab that there. Normally, I hate using this here, but I'd rather do this now than forget about it later. So, yeah. There we go. There we are. So we're done with that. I go this way really quick. Grab those things there. I don't think there's anything over there. I mean, there might be, but I'm not sure. Made a note. I made it to Dawnshore only to find that the old landing point is infested with Zarps. These little monsters would surely attack me in sight, and the boat is too damaged to sail elsewhere. Supplies are low. I can't take on that many Zorps on my own. I'd rather face a slow, hungry death than a violent one at the end of those lizard spears. If this is the last thing I write, whoever is reading this, please remember me. Being forgotten terrifies me more than death ever could. Lucian Faga. Aww. Things go kind of bad. Anything else around here? Something that I can find at least. Okay, let's jump down here. Darn it. There's something else over here. There might be. I don't think so, but I kind of. Nope, that was a barrel. Okay. Giant jaws. Hopefully we don't have to fight any giant sea monsters swimming around here. Alright. Nothing there. Zarbs over there. I do not want to fight those right now. I really, 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 really don't. I can probably win if I did fight them, but it would be a lot more difficult than if I just don't fight them. So, yeah. Wait. Clear out the inventory a bit. Darn it. Didn't even realize that it picked up one of those, to be honest. Let's see here. Come over here.
First get leaves, his letters won't turn up. Que larde. I'd heard a godlike had come to Paradise.
Oh, hey, Sansa. Comes on a little strong, that's all. He doesn't bite.
But to meet you, what an honor. Who is your patron? Were you drawn to this place?
You know you. You mapped the Deadfire.
Ho ho! So you are familiar with my work? It's a pleasure to meet one as cultured as you. It was arduous work, but I couldn't have done it without help. Speaking of which...
Listen, you haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you?
Let me guess. Everything there wants to kill me?
I assume that's a no? Then have you seen a cartographer in the area? A human, about my height.
I haven't done that either.
He must have gone farther than I thought. His name is Girmund. He's my assistant, and I'm worried about him. I sent him to map the eastern wilds. I knew it would be perilous, but it's been a long time since he's written, even for him.
Very perilous, you mean?
Bandits, smugglers, spiders with eyes as big as plates.
You know how many so-called adventurers I've saved out there?
It's an intrepid occupation.
3, this month.
As I said, if you find him and bring me his map, I'll be glad to pay you for it. I may even have more work for you.
I see where you're concerned. I'll keep my eye out for him.
When he last wrote, he was mapping the eastern ruins. Take the letter. It might help. If you find him, bring his work to my shop in Paradise Hightown. You're welcome anytime. I have quite the assortment of curios. Maybe you'll even buy one of my maps.
Germon's Dispatch. Wanted Sansa, proprietor of Sansa's Emporium, has reported his assistant Germon missing in the wilds of Dawnshore. A reward will be offered for the return of Germon's cartographic notes. Below is his last correspondence, posted to provide clues to his whereabouts. Sansa, pleased to report I've made it to Usher's Hand intact. Since we've overestimated how far we can safely explore, we could outfit an entire expeditionary force with the bandits I've encountered on the main road alone. Nearly spent my whole purse bribing my way out of scrapes. To think I used to gripe about the Principi. Never again. Anyway, here now. Set up camp in the cavern while I scout the ruins. I wonder whether anyone in the wayward throngs of Paradise is an expert on dead languages. What are we calling the ancients anyway? Godless? Not much of a name. You think on it, and I'll transcribe. Hope I'm not writing down any curses. In higher spirits, Gimlet.
Well,
nice.
That's our marching orders then.
There. Okay. Let's see here. Really want to try to get one more level. Nice. Level 3. Level 3. Okay, forward decks. And then I'm going to pick up Steady In. It's going to be really important for this build. At this point, I'm probably gonna just try to go get the other pistol. That I already know where it is. Is there anything else in here? Yes. There we go. Actually, maybe I can get one here. Test your mettle. Do you think you have what it takes to stand against me? Come see for yourself, whether you're a Paradisian native, a dear newcomer, or anyone else. You are welcome in my arena. Just leave your problems and politics at the threshold, unless you want to be the next one to test my theory that Kith can fly, but only straight towards the ground, and only once. Come to the top of Magrin's assay to see what you're made of. Cosmina Weapons Master. Cool. Alright, let's try and do this.
Skates for the rest of us.
Sorry, boys. Seems luck is on my side.
Tildy at the bathhouse, more like. I saw her give you those lucky dice.
Oh, I think you're just jealous that she likes me more than you.
If she likes you that much, why is she still charging? Shut up and roll, you two.
Fair question. Okay.
Look alive, Dragon. Margaret would be ashamed to witness such incompetence. My grandfather could do a better job than you lot, and he's missing both arms. Put your backs into it. Palisades aren't gonna hold themselves.
Darn it, I was hoping for a freaking pistol.
Another recruit. By the flames, Cynric finds the strangest types.
You have me mistaken. I know my way around a fight.
Oh, you do ya? If you think you're so tough, why don't you prove to me what you've got? Spar with me. I'll take on you and your big blue friend.
If you're sure, I've got plenty of reach.
Sure, why not? Sounds fun.
Oh, it'll be fun, all right. In Magrin's name, prepare yourself.
Yep.
That all you got? Over here!
Goodbye.
All right, I yield. Well done. You have passed.
I think we've lost him.
It's clear I underestimated your prowess. Fierce as a Rathoon you are, envoy. Now for your prize. Our surplus includes a large hammer, an arquebus, a spear, and a wand. What say you, huh?
An arquebus is just what I need.
Aha, the blessed firearm. Its flames burn brighter and faster than any I've seen before. With it, you will destroy your enemies. The arquebus, then?
Yes, I'll take the arquebus.
It's no godhammer bomb, but it will serve you well. Fear not the flames, envoy.
Why would I want to have a godhammer bomb? I mean, that sounds really awesome, but okay. But it also sounds incredibly, incredibly dangerous. Just saying. Thought I was gonna just, like, strafe off the freaking wall there, which would have made me really sad. I probably would have gone down. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. I like this armor more, I think? Yeah, I like that armor more. There we go. Oh. I thought something fell in front of me. Not. I didn't think it was, what's his face? I thought it was just some random, like, piece of inventory that I dropped on the ground instead of dismantling, basically.
Build another palisade just like the last. When this one falls, what'll you adherents do then?
Die alongside you, probably. You fall, we fall. It's that sort of thing.
If the stone wall up the road didn't last, your pointy sticks don't stand a chance. And neither do we.
Look out, ma'am. We can't guarantee your safety past these palisades. Watch out once you get past the palisades. The Strangle-root is apparently hostile to life, as the scholars say. Wait a moment. Oh, Earth, eat my soul. You're the envoy. Sorry, didn't mean to be so informal.
Sure, in the flesh.
They said the Emperor sent one of his best and brightest, and Aethys knows we need the help.
Your reputation precedes you.
I hope your voyage here was smooth as good butter. I know maybe too much about rough seas, what with serving in the galleys.
I lost most of my crew in a shipwreck at Fort Northreach. Then the fort's dead men tried to kill me.
Did you deserve it? Kidding, kidding. Sorry to hear, envoy. The living lands is dangerous. We should be sticking together. Can't imagine what might have possessed them to do that. I hope it isn't the damn soul plague. I haven't seen anything like that before. It seems to change people. Animals. Feels sometimes like the plague is alive somehow. Sorry for the glib tongue. I've tried to be more proper before. Didn't work. I'm no good at niceties, including abiding by most rules. The law and I aren't exactly the best of friends, no. Although, I think that's Adia's problem. I was mostly just stealing food. If you're born to the wrong social class, Adia makes climbing the ranks rather difficult. Anyway, that's all in the past.
What did you do?
Mostly it was petty larceny. Sometimes it was spiteful larceny. Got caught when I helped a pretty girl rob her husband. I got caught for my many small, petty crimes and spent about 6 years on the prison galleys. Then, a year ago, an Adiran official came to the jails and told us we could serve the Empire for a shortened sentence or rot. You can guess which I chose.
You're free after that?
Oh, you're a funny one, Envoy. Free. Am I free after this? And they say the Adiran elite have no sense of humor. All in all, it's a pretty sweet deal. 3 square meals, bed of my own, maybe even a chance to retire as a clerk. Wouldn't mind being bored stupid for a few years. Better than the alternative. But first, even more palisades.
Have you seen any signs of the Adiran ambassador?
He and the Clavager passed through not long ago. I didn't much like it, but they refused an escort.
Tell me about the ambassador.
Less competent than he seems. You think with all the time the ambassador spends working, he'd have more done. No, I hear he's about a sneeze away from swallowing the muck he's paddling in. Poor man.
I'd be interested in gossip about the Clavager.
Hot-tempered bastard. I think the ambassador's scared of him, but won't do a thing because the Clavager keeps the wheels turning. Good at its job, though. Purportedly. Bad about his confections. Sweet tooth like a hummingbird's. He and the ambassador make a good pair, honestly. The ambassador talks a lot. The Clavager gets the administrative day-to-day done.
About Inquisitor Ludwin, what do you think of her?
Honestly, I'm more scared of her than Wodica. At least I understand why the Burned Queen is so pissed. Ludwin runs the Steel Garrote, Wodica's order of paladins. The only thing they care about is their Burned Queen. There's honor among thieves, Envoy. But zealots, they'll raise the world for their god.
Anything you miss about a deer?
About Adir. Same hungry empire that is looking to gobble up the living lands. The one that sends people out to maybe die for its ambitions. Kind of you to ask, Envoy. But truth is, not really. Adir's fair and good to the people it thinks deserve compassion. But break its trust, and well, Adir will make you crawl to retrieve the pieces. You can tell it's a place that worships Wodica. Actually, I miss the pies. The crust's all wrong here.
Why have you set up palisades here?
Just take a look down the road, and you'll see the last palisades we tried to hold. And the ones before them. We're trying our best to keep the wilds at bay here, Envoy.
The wilds at bay? What's so dangerous up there?
The Strangleroot is hungry. Every day, it gets closer. Every day, weirder creatures crawl out from its foliage. Be careful if you're headed out there. Anyway.
Anything else I should know?
Pargrunin beer is surprisingly terrible. Always trust in a Mauen to know where the best seafood is. Pay attention when the locals tell you something. And watch out for poets. Something's odd about them.
Given I'm rather new here, I'd love your thoughts on the general lay of the land.
Listen, Envoy. I'm here to build defenses against the land. You want geography lessons? Go ask a cartographer. I do know a few things, though. So, ask.
Any settlements of note in the living lands?
No, none. It's all untamed wilderness and feral heathens. I'm joking. Of course there are. There's Fjord, which is run by animancers. Thirdborn, where all the ruffians dwell. And Solace Keep, which has the Pargrunin, who don't like anybody.
Yours run by animancers? What?
And happily, too. Sounds like they've got a whole colony of inventors and researchers there. If I want a servant of the Adiran Empire, I might say it sounds fascinating. Groundbreaking, even. I know animancy is considered blasphemous and dangerous, but Fjord supplies most of the produce we eat here in Paradise. They must be doing something right.
Ruffians and Thirdborn, huh?
Miscreants and layabouts and all those great things. The kind of people who can make a life out of impossibly bad situations. Settlements just as rough and tumble. Wouldn't mind having a drink with the locals, to be honest. They sound like they've got stories. You know what I mean? Heard they're under siege right now, though, by those dream thralls. Wouldn't want to be them, between the desert weather and that.
What do you mean when you say Solace Keep's inhabitants don't like anybody?
I mean the Pargrunin dwarves won't talk to anybody. They stay inside Solace Keep and just never come out.
What if I do want a geography lesson?
Once again, I'm no cartographer. But you know what they say about continents with small acreage? They've got big personalities. Little bit of everything here. Poison swamps, deserts, snow-covered mountains, volcanoes, acid seas. Because why not? A cartographer might be able to tell you more. I hear there's one in town.
How do you feel about the Living Lands?
That it lives up to its name. Wilder place than Adir, which has been stomped into civility. The Living Land scares our empire, I think. Otherwise, it wouldn't be sending its most expendable folk here. Present company excluded, of course. I think the Living Lands won't want to be leashed by the Empire, though. But that's my opinion. I've been here a while.
Do you think the locals will take well to seeing a godlike?
I don't know. I mean, I know some people in Adir think of godlike as blessed by the gods. What with you lot having a divine resemblance and all. Although, I guess some folk think godlike are cursed. Depends on what sort you are. Frankly, I don't know if I've seen your particular kind before. Still, I think there are stranger things than you in the Living Lands, Envoy. No offense, but more importantly...
I have some other questions.
Ask them then. You're a nice distraction, Envoy.
Gotta go. Hold the wall. Okay. Let's go to camp. Yep. Talk to Kai. Also get some upgrades. Can. Okay, so common pistol. Maybe do only one upgrade. Okay, and it sucks, but whatever. So I could actually upgrade the armor. I want to get the pistol up to tier 3 though. Alright, let's talk with Guy.
You know, for most people, getting sent to the Living Lands is a punishment. But, according to Steenrick, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position.
I have a unique connection to the Beyond. I advise the Emperor on matters of souls and divinity.
I should ask you for some good campfire stories later.
I've got plenty.
Good to know. Though, people around here have reason enough to be twitchy as it is. Talk of the plague inland has folks stirred up. More than usual. Is that why the Emperor sent his personal mystic to the Living Lands?
Yes, I'm investigating their dream scourge.
Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they?
I don't even know who they are.
I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something. Sorry, these are unusual times.
What do you mean?
I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case.
That's why I'm here, to find the source and put a stop to it.
I like your confidence, just be careful how you express it. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador.
Why are you looking for the Clavenger anyway?
I was in rough shape when I came to Paradise a few years back. Clavenger Amond helped me get settled here. If he's gotten into trouble, the least I can do is help him out of it. Especially if he's following up on rumors of the Dream Scourge. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course.
I want to help. I'm going to stop the Dream Scourge one way or another.
Someone once told me you need more than a little crazy to last out here. I get the feeling you'll fit right in. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again, even if it's just for a while.
What can you tell me about Paradise?
It's the gateway to the Living Lands, a scenic port city that's as beautiful and dangerous as the wilds around it. Most visitors enjoy some mariner's porridge at the Ballarrock, a back alley shakedown, and then the sudden return of that porridge out of one end or the other. Then, if they've got any sins, they turn around and take their chances back where they came from, with authentic tales of their adventures in the Living Lands.
You don't seem to think much of Paradise or the people who come here.
Don't get me wrong, it's a great city. In part because it's great at winnowing out people who have no business being here. The Living Lands means a hard-won second chance for the people who settle here. But first, you've got to survive it. And the island gives no quarter.
If it's so deadly, why would anyone come here?
For a lot of people, the Living Lands is a last resort. They come fleeing war, debt, famine, the law. Take your pick. For others, it's freedom. To seek glory, to redefine yourself, to live in a way you can't, maybe even on pain of death wherever you come from.
What was it to you?
Little of everything. Rawatai is famous for storms and rocky soil, so I figured if I'm going to live in a hostile environment, why not pick some place where things grow? It seemed like a good idea at the time. Used to be, if you could last out here, you could count on being left alone.
Until the Dream Scourge, you mean?
Dangers in the wilds is nothing new out here, but something about the Dream Scourge is. And if that weren't enough, a lot of people aren't too keen on Adir's presence and affiliations out here. Ilgard's new embassy and his alliance with the Steel Garrote smell like the authority and order that a lot of people came here to leave behind. But I don't mean to put that on you. I imagine you're tired of having to answer for every Adiran who sneezes into somebody's stew.
What are you talking about? I love that. Why is a soul plague called the Dream Scourge anyway?
They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams and start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence. And then, fungal growths take over your body. So Dream Scourge.
Wonderful. Fungal growths? Like mine?
No, Dream Scourge is different. It spreads all over. Still, If you see any new mushrooms sprouting up anywhere unexpected, let me know. Until then, look on the bright side. The Living Lands is filled with people and things that are likelier to kill you first.
I've got questions about you.
Ask away.
When did you come to Paradise?
That must have been 6 years ago now. I guess I was drifting, looking for a change.
Where were you before?
A settlement called Thirdborn. It's a rugged little place, lots of Rawatayan expatriates.
Then why did you leave?
You're pretty nosy, aren't you?
Wait for him to answer.
I can see how you and Inquisitor Ludwig got along. Things just didn't work out there. Let's leave it at that.
Fair. What did you do before you came to the Living Lands?
I joined up with the Rawatayan Navy as soon as I was old enough. I was part of our campaign to establish a foothold in the Deadfire Archipelago.
What was that like?
Starting out, it was exciting, purposeful. I believed in our mission. We were returning to our ancestral homeland, reclaiming fertile soil that would feed Rawatai. Additionally, we were helping Deadfire, bringing organization to the pirate-ridden archipelago and civilization to our distant Wana cousins.
I'm guessing reality was different?
Yeah. The Huana didn't want us there. We spent almost as much time fighting the tribes as we did pirates and Wilder. And it was hard to see how any of our fighting and dying was feeding people back home. I'd always heard that war was supposed to temper us, strengthen us, but I didn't see that either.
So, what did you do?
I deserted, and I bounced between different mercenary companies for almost 10 years.
You disliked fighting for Rawatai so much you left to fight for other people?
Hey, not all of us catch on so quick. Besides, there were only so many options for a Rawatayan deserter with no training and anything else. As a mercenary, I figured I could at least choose my battles and my crew.
And how'd that work out?
I ended up here, didn't I? It was more of the same. The only comfort was being part of a squad. By the time I came to the Living Lands, I'd seen enough, had enough.
Did you find something better here?
I did. Yeah, for a while. Look, if I can give you some hard-won advice, stay on your toes. You're in a difficult position. Whatever your role asks of you, make sure it's something you're willing to give. Because you're the one who has to live with the consequences.
Thanks for the advice.
Hey, advice is easy. The hard part's all you.
You're originally from Rawatai?
What gave it away? My finely pointed teeth? Or the striking blue of my scales?
It's actually your belt buckle. We have Amawa and Adir too, you know? Why leave Rawatai?
The real question is why not? Rawatai's hardly a hospitable environment. Many of us end up settling elsewhere or making a living on the go. That's where you get the popular image of the Amawa bodyguard or mercenary.
What's Rawatai like? Wait, weren't you a mercenary?
Don't sell me short. I've also been a drifter, a middling carpenter, and a terrible card player. We should play sometime. I'll show you.
What's Rawatai like?
A thump on the back and a crack on the skull from a brother who says you should visit more. It's complicated. I guess home usually is. Lashed by storms, battered by waves. We call it the rough country. And old trenchers say it's made us who we are.
Trenchers?
We do a lot of digging for irrigation, drainage, warfare, the occasional village tournament. Anyone from Rawatai has spent enough time in some kind of hole in the ground to be on a first-name basis with the worms. So, trenchers. Those of us who leave are scramble roots, hardy weeds that can survive just about anywhere.
It sounds like an unpleasant place to live.
Then it won't surprise you that many leave. And not just because of the hardships. The land can't support everyone. Not that we don't do our damnedest to beat it into shape. Our coral masons have built living harbors and fortifications along the coast to protect our ships and shelter our cities. For all our shortage of fertile soil, Rowatai's land is abundant in saltpeter, copper, iron, most of the other materials you need to outfit your military with weapons and cannons. We value struggling and striving together. It helped us survive and build one of the most powerful navies in Aora.
As well as one of the most warlike and expansionist.
You're not wrong. Though, my countrymen would point out that we had to expand to find fertile land to feed our people. And the scattered kingdoms we've absorbed in the process have joined one of the most advanced nations in the world.
You mean you couldn't just trade for food? You couldn't just trade your resources for that? You couldn't just offer protection? You actually had to absorb the kingdoms? I feel like absorb is probably the incorrect word, but I mean, who am I to talk? My character is part of an invading army right now, basically. That's complicated.
And that's what I like about the Living Lands, where most civic concerns are about as nuanced as a wall of sharpened stakes. Until recently, anyway.
That's all. I'll leave it to you. I'll leave you to it.
You know where to find me.
Sure. Okay. I want to upgrade my weapon first, and then I'll upgrade the armor. Armor will probably be upgraded at level 5.
So, how long do you think it'll be before the locals realize how much good we're doing for them?
Realize? They're never gonna realize anything of the sort. We'll always be the invaders to them.
No, I don't think so. It's only been a few years. They'll come around eventually, I'm sure of it. They have to.
Sure, whatever helps you sleep at night, kid. I honestly don't care what the locals think. Past time they joined the civilized world.
Okay. The kid is obviously just naive, and the other guy is just kind of gross. Just saying. Sure, Paradisian natives are fine with how their people are getting by in life. They probably don't feel like they need Nadir to come in and save them. I don't really feel like it's saving them anyways. Okay. Alright, let's go get another pistol that I know spawns. I think it spawns all the time. There might be a chance that it can change. I guess, maybe. Hopefully not, though. Nice distance record. Best toss in all of Paradise. Rinko hit Dock Ignira. Middle of River. Yarrow for this boat. Bruzy hit the water wheel. Each entry is in different handwriting. The fourth entry is scratched out. Next to it is written Liar, followed by Nuh-uh. Various crude doodles littered the lower half of the page.
You take
it. Don't want to fight around here. Okay, let's leave this here. I can probably win if I got into a fight over here, but I'd rather not do that right now. I want to get a second pistol first. Took that fight earlier because I knew I could win it. Can you actually climb this here? Okay. You might be able to, but I'm not going to spend forever trying to climb that, honestly.
Despite the name, the Living Lands isn't an easy place to make a life, but it breeds resourcefulness.
Alright, let's open this. Grab this here. Ring of Slow Essence. One of the best rings in the game. The smooth wood of this ring was harvested from an ancient tree in some unknown primeval forest. The amount of essence that may have passed through such a tree over the course of its many centuries is staggering. Even now, trace amounts of the stuff remain within this ring, allowing the wearer's own natural reserves to slowly replenish as they are bolstered by it. Excuse me. Alright, so we got that. Let's grab this stuff here. Don't want to loot that right now. First, let's come back here.
Good find.
I am pretty awesome, what can I say? Honda's Grace. The perfectly circular shape of this coral suggests that it did not form naturally, but rather was shaped by a skilled coral mason. It retains its vibrant color, suggesting that the coral still lives despite being removed from the water. When submerged, the ring's colors are even more striking, and a sense of calm washes over you. Slowly regenerate health while wet. Not really the best enchantment, but not the worst. If there is ever like a water level, that'll be really nice.
Can't stand against this place.
I didn't actually want to come down here. Crap. There we go. Come over here first. No, it's got a pistol. Before I even reach the other one that spawns on the ground. There we go. We have one lockpick. Okay. Ow. That's where the one always seems to spawn. There we go. Oops, wrong way. Flip the switch. Okay, before we do that, jump back over here. Thought I saw something right there. Is there anything back there? Maybe? Oh, there is. Nice. Awesome. Got some Audra. Very nice. Okay, so this is where the treasure map was pointing towards. What do we got? Nice, an arquebus and wind and wave. What does this say? This shield was gifted to a famous Raudhayan admiral whose technical brilliance was instrumental in staving off a coordinated assault against one of the rough country's minor port cities. When a small fleet of pirate ships banded together to attempt to pillage the city, this admiral stepped up to the challenge and outmaneuvered the enemy fleet with less than half of the number of ships the pirates had. Though many Marines and sailors were lost in the conflict, the city remained undamaged, saving countless civilian lives. One such civilian was a visiting merchant of no small means from the royal city of Ukova, who commissioned the creation of this masterfully crafted shield. No expense was spared, and it was enchanted with magics that would help the admiral in their day-to-day duties aboard Raudhai seafaring vessels. Nice. I'm probably never going to use that. Okay, we can actually... Nope. Let's scrap this. Scrap this. Okay. Alright. Where should we go at this point? Guess I could actually go up there. Find the ladder.
What does bootleg wine have to do with animancy equipment?
Hide it under the wine and nobody will look for it. Honestly, it's not a bad plan as smuggling operations go.
Do you think anyone else will try it?
Not while we're around, they won't.
Uh-huh.
How did you get in there?
2 guards, wine, and a dead body. There's a story here.
What happened here?
Bon and I caught this man trying to load a crate onto the lift. Turned out he was smuggling animancy equipment.
So we've closed this lift down, as a precaution.
You can't stop me from using the lift I've already used.
You didn't know it was off limits at the time.
Now you do. We'll never get ahead of these smugglers unless we cut off their routes. In the meantime, sorry, you'll have to go back to the main road.
Did you find anything of note on the body?
Haven't searched him yet. We were only meant to be keeping watch, you understand? You're welcome to take a look if you think you'll find anything useful.
I'll ask you to refrain from using the lift, though.
On an important business, I'd appreciate it if you let me through.
Well, since you're the envoy, I suppose we can't stop you.
But if you bring so much as an Audra stone with you, we'll find out.
How did you know I was the envoy? Procurement request. Niall, I found myself in need of a 3rd essence generator and another parcel of resonance amplifiers. I know it was a bear wrestling the last shipment from our friends in Fjord, but my master has led me to believe they have more than they can use and thus can stand to spare a few. Should they make a fuss, I release you to offer them an extra selling for each machine they'll part with. I have included an extra here for you. Walk in the light. Tergamus. Okay. Let it? Yep. That's all you had on you. Okay, grab that. I don't plan to do much up here. I just want to get this waypoint really quick. Also this here. Letter to the Oracle. This letter appears to be unsent. Though smooth now, it bears evidence of having been previously folded into the shape of a paper glider. Mr. Oracle, you've been very generous with your sellings, and I appreciate that, but the Adirans have started asking around about me at the market. Isn't often regular folk are carrying purses full of gold, do you understand? Now that they've gone and started inspecting all the shipments coming through the port, I can't afford to keep ferrying your goods. The sciences aren't exactly illegal in the city, but the steel garrote people don't much like it either, and I'm starting to think I might end up at the bottom of the river if we keep this up. Sorry, I know you'll understand, Niall. Oh my. Alright. Grab that there. Now we're gonna go ahead and make our way back down here. Really wish I would start selling more lockpicks. Oh well. I think they'll have them in like another day or two. Okay. Since I've leveled up, let's go finish the side mission over there. As long as I'm not super unlucky, it shouldn't be too bad to get through.
Venture past the palisades at your own risk. There's no guarantee of safety out in the wilds.
Fair. Totally fair.
Beautiful view from these cliffs.
It really is.
Long way down, too.
It really is a beautiful view. Okay, there's also a drop right there that I almost missed. There's Zarbs over here.
Zarbs. They may be small, but they'll overwhelm you if you're not careful. Right behind you.
Can you move, please? I want to take out that elder. Come on. Really, 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 really need you to move. Ready, please? Gonna give it a minute. Maybe they'll move. You really, really don't want to leave the elder. There we go. Okay. Nice. No one seems to have spotted me. Maybe I can actually stealth back here. There we go. I want to try to take out one or two of the smaller ones. Where is the other small one? So there are two there. That one's super dangerous, but so are those. Turn around, please. At least that one is moving. Sure. I guess you want to dance? Really need you to go somewhere else. You really need to go somewhere else. Go that way. Go that way. Or go that way. Are you coming back over here? You are. Come on, turn around. Turn around. Make my life a lot easier if you would turn around. Okay. Okay. Ow. Right. Nice. Oh, that feels so nice. Cool. That just felt so good.
Good team.
Right? Alright, take that. Grab that.
This is the Hengen's place, or was. It's the Zarab's now.
Well, it won't be theirs for long.
Unheard.
Is there anything over here? Something there that I can see. On Twin Souls, a treatise. There are believed to be a number of phenomena that a soul can undergo during the cycle of reincarnation. Whether a minuscule fraction of a soul's essence is ground away by the forces of entropy or the majority of it is lost to the beyond, no soul survives a journey around the wheel without at least some sort of fragmentation. In some exceptional cases, a soul can fracture cleanly into two even halves, each of which then inhabits a different creature upon the soul's return to Aora. Though rare, this occurrence has been well documented by scholars throughout the ages, especially since the founding of the Brackenberry Sanitarium in 2729 AI. In this treatise, I will compile what information I can on the soul twin phenomenon, as well as dispel some of the many myths and misconceptions regarding what it truly means to be a soul twin. The lengthy document that follows is agonizingly dull and difficult to parse. Alright. Use this since it's a bit quieter. The Hingen's Journal. It happened again. When I was heating up my soup tonight, I heard that same scratching, and sure enough, the Zarb was outside. I dragged my chair in front of the door, but it didn't try to break through. I just poked around the weed patch and stared at me through the window. What does it want? Do Zarbs always bother people like this? Worse yet, why do I sometimes feel tempted to let it in? I keep having this dream about it. I'm always sitting at my table, and the Zarb is there, and we're looking at a loaf of bread on a plate. When I reach for the bread, I wake up. What if it's the same Zarb, and it's just curious? What if it's hungry? I mean, what could it hurt? What am I thinking? This place has scrambled my head.
Anything juicy?
She's been having dreams about a Zarb. What do you make of that?
Maybe it has something to do with that wall painting in the other room. Let's check it out.
Oops. Later. Okay. Let's leave this here. Very nice. Crude wall painting.
I'm no art critic, but I've never seen a mural like that. Looks like an elf and Zarab holding hands. What do you see?
They share a bond. This was drawn from deep in the unconscious mind.
Why don't we ask Tehangan about it? It's her house. She ought to know something.
Sure. Okay, open the door. Is there anything else I missed back here besides the mushrooms right there? Not that I can see. Alright, let's go this way. Oh wait, need more stuff.
What's that Zarek doing out here all by himself? A friendly Zarub. Don't see that every day. Of course, you don't see them fighting their friends every day either.
Attempt to imitate the Zarub's noises. Maybe we shouldn't disturb. Wait, point to yourself. Do you understand us?
I don't speak Zareb, but it definitely answered you.
I'll take that as a yes. Let's leave it alone before I insult it.
I agree. He's not hurting anyone. In fact, we're near Tehangan's house. Maybe he's the one who made that mural.
Or she made it. Okay, I do not want to aggro this thing. Let's go ahead and leave, so don't piss it off. Okay, no one turn around. There we go.
Give me a second. Aim where?
Okay. There we go. Later. I love dual pistol. It's so good. There we go. Bunch of loot. Alright, is there anything back here besides plants? Not what I can tell. Okay. In that case, let's get back to the main... Well, actually, let's turn this in and then get back to the main mission.
Our citizens depend on us. Swing like you need.
Oh wait, this way. Could have quick traveled, probably should have, but I kind of want to uncover more of the map.
Oh, please tell me I can go home now.
I cleared out the Zarps. Your home is safe now.
And you found the leader, right? Like I asked you to?
You and the Zarp may be soul twins. It would explain their strange behavior.
I should have figured I wouldn't be able to fool someone like you. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you ought to have a purpose, but you don't. Like you'd do anything to find out why you're meant to be here.
Sure, every day of my life.
That's a stupid question, isn't it? Of course you'd understand. An animancer told me that I might have half a soul. I finally had an answer. The question was, who got the other half? I thought if I could meet this person and see what they were like, I might gain some purpose or something. And then I came here and found a Zorip.
Stands to reason. Zorbs have souls like any other being.
Maybe, but it's not like mine. How could we understand each other? I can't even speak to it. I'm so... I've got to find some meaning in all this. I can't go back and I can't go forward. I'm just stuck here. Lost. Again.
Spend time with Azora. It could be the only way you ever find peace.
Are you serious?
Some things can never be replaced.
The mystic on my ship said the same thing. But what does it mean?
Which is worse, a risk or an unfulfilled life.
Well, when you put it like that, I'll go. I'll be brave. I'll find it. I really hope you're right. Oh, I forgot. You still deserve to be paid for your time, if nothing else. I didn't think... Well, it's nice to get help from an Adiran. I'll say that much.
Glad I can help. Level 4. Okay. Companion, make your AoE bigger. Doubles the area's effect for leap and daring. Thank you much. What do I want to get now? I'm going to do survivalist. Yeah, survivalist. There we go. Wait, I didn't spend my ability point. Dexterity up. Very good. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do the main mission now. Actually, wait, I can probably clear this up pretty easily.
Incoming Zara.
Okay.
Quiet as
Here we go. Nice.
Those
That's
arms
it.
must have been scavenging supplies too.
Right. Cool. Lockpick. One thing I'm always happy to get.
Oh, look, Paradise and Ladder. The resin forms a hard coat that strengthens weapons and armor.
Good to know. I'm not gonna grab that yet. Okay, drop here. There we go. Please be something good. Boo. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but I wish it was better. Is there anything else over here? Don't want to go over there right now. Letter to home. Dear Mother, every day on the front line is more dangerous than the last. I never thought I'd say that I would rather be facing an organized army than the encroaching wilderness, but this place is truly unlike any other. Still, through the grace of Vodka, we hold strong. The palisades are well defended and our resolve is unbreakable. When the next wave comes, we will be ready. Reinforcements from the homeland should be arriving within the week, and with them relief. Knowing as you're reading this that sending this letter was the first thing I did when rotating away from the front. I love you, your darling son. Aww. Hopefully that son is okay. Just saying, hopefully they're okay. Okay, for right now, I want to focus on the main mission. Let's grab that. There's an altar right there. I need to be careful. Spiders over there.
Careful. Looks like spiders nearby.
Right. Okay, take you out. Have you aggro them? I almost forgot to put the vindictive brand on. Okay. Yes. Need to let myself recharge and stamina better. we're all right together. Okay. Oh, that's fun.
Let's see what.
All right. Later. Easy. Very nice. Ooh.
What's the target?
Here I go.
Oh. Thank you. Crap. That's not good. Right.
Next one's mine.
Crap. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Okay, come this way. Continue down.
Back on my
Yep. There we go. Alright, let's grab these here.
A rot seeps through here. Who poisons us? We cannot see.
Odd. Didn't used to be this overgrown. I can take care of that if you want.
Sure. Dirt speckled amulet and copper gate or whatever.
Here it comes.
Okay, well that's working. Let's come this way. I'll take that. Trapper's log. We shouldn't be seeing bears in Dawnshore, not this time of year. Either the seasons have gone mad or the bears have. Tracked one of them to a pillar of Adra. Was it my imagination or was the creature preying? Something's very wrong out here. It'd be dangerous to sneak in for a closer look, but danger never stopped me before.
I'm always telling visitors we're not as crazy as they've heard.
And then some people prove you wrong. Okay, let's see here. Honestly, I think this is probably a better combination. Okay, so put you at the top and you there. Oh right, that one item I picked up. Dirt speckled amulet. A small dingy amulet with a tag on the back. My dear Valder, always yours always, worth more in sentiment than coin. Aw.
I got a bad feeling about whatever that bear
There we go. Later.
One for you.
Oh, that's so satisfying.
That's a bad way to go.
It really is.
Aye, aye.
It's almost like the brambles are trying to crush that house.
Okay. Don't want that. Oh. Sorry about your friend. If you're friends with the other one that died in the opening movie. Or opening cinematic CG, whatever. So that one is down. You are on your own. Okay. Oh, there was another one. Yeah. Didn't realize there were two there. Okay. Later. Like this. Merchant's Journal. Something's changed in the living lands. It used to be that an honest merchant could come and go as they please. Now, if it isn't the Zorips, it's the bears, and if it isn't the bears, it's the bandits, and if it isn't the bandits, it's the tree folk. Feels like civilization's getting pushed out like a sliver of glass. Enough is enough. I'm hopping onto the first ship back to the Eastern Reach. Might as well stop to gather some mushrooms on my way out, so it isn't a total loss. Oh my. Oh, here we go. I'll take that as well. Take those. I don't think there was anything else there. Grab this. Here we go. I'll take you. Take those. Let's scrap these things. And I'm not going to use. That way I don't accidentally become over-encumbered at a really bad time. What enemies here?
Zorops. They don't usually venture out here.
Another one down.
Oh, come on, game. Oh, crap, wrong button. Oh, crap, wrong button again. Oh, crap.
What am I?
Alright. That was close. I kept hitting control instead of spacebar to dodge. That's so awkward. Okay, good. Whew. Took way more damage there than I really needed to. Oh well. Okay, nothing there.
Stand back. Hey! Over here!
Alright. You out. Very nice. Alright.
The scourge invades. Claw it out.
I'll try.
It breathes. It is close.
Okay. That's a little bit ominous. Okay, do we have any meals that I can eat? Gonna eat the chicken first.
That's the claviger. What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
Alright, letter to the claviger. Claviger Amond. Unfortunately, I cannot dispatch any of my animancers to your grove, not until you can guarantee their safe passage. The Adarian presence in Paradise has complicated our diplomatic relations, but you already knew that when you built them an embassy. Ignacy Vidaro, Governor of your mess Everno. Okay. Let's see here. Have you aggro the band?
Make way.
Darn it. There we go. Very nice. Okay, I actually want you to come towards me. Come on. Okay. Ow. Crap. Whew. That was definitely unnecessary damage right there. There we go.
Give me a target.
Kinda didn't mean for you to do that, but whatever. Okay. Should be able to get you back up. Not sure if I'll take you out with this, so. Right. Nice. Thought I ate that food.
Take that, you monstrosity! Well done!
What happened to that bear?
Nice. Okay, let's grab this stuff here. Also the shield
Poor
and that
bastard.
potion.
One of Ludwine's toy soldiers. I never even learned their name. Not that it would have done us any good.
Harsh.
My savior. Oh, thank the gods. Your arrival couldn't have been more timely.
You must be the ambassador. You must be the Darren ambassador.
Ambassador Falchion Hildegard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say.
I was held up at Fort Northreach. I came as quickly as I could.
Oh, pity you were too late for the claviger. Damn good fellow. Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted?
Keep talking like that, Ambassador, and Kai might start mistrusting us.
I found it pays to be prudent about the company you keep in Paradise. The Empire doesn't have many friends on these shores.
Hey, not with that attitude.
I'm charmed. I take it you had business with the claviger? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late.
I wonder that, of course, Ambassador. Did you have anything to do with his demise?
Envoy?
She raises a fair question.
On my honor as your countryman, his death was not of my doing. Let's speak no more of this. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the city. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad.
It's not madness. It's an illness. A malady of the soul.
So, the rumors of plague were true. The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us. We have waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can you hear me?
I've been hearing a voice in my head. It's getting louder.
Fascinating. The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I. Whatever you think is best, I'll support it. You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do?
What if the Adra is the source of the blight in the Strangle root?
You suspect a connection. Interesting. Adra is said to be filled with essence, soul stuff, and maybe the essence will respond to a godlike's touch. Just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
game did crash, so there might be a few things I picked up earlier that I had to pick up again. Alright. Go up here.
It is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We wake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting.
You've been speaking to me since Fort Northreach. What do you want?
We were drowning in our nightmares for so long. Your hand was a branch. Escape. We reached for you. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured. But you too are alone in your strangeness.
Let's set that aside. What's wrong with the Strangleroot?
A rot eats at the foundation of this land. Corruption seeps into the soil. It spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear. Poor us. Poor you.
Fort Northreach, the bear, this place is the same plague, isn't it?
Yes, the air sings with its spores. It is everywhere. We can feel it. We fear it. We can see where it spreads. It is an infection. A foreign body invades. The host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do?
Close the wound, disinfect it, heal it.
Nurse it, care for it, grow it like the vines. We were loved once, perhaps. We remember, almost. A thought, like motion in the water.
Look, I came to see what's wrong with the Strangleroot. Can you help me or not?
The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch. But a favor for a favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it?
Yes, I'll help you.
A favor for a favor, then. This place shall heal, and you shall know our power. We tire. New again this world, new again words. We will find you soon.
Neat. Awesome. Godlike ability. Drain Touch. Godlike ability active. Heals and revives all nearby allies and deals damage over time to nearby Delamain, grain thralls, and vessels.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did, but that was miraculous.
You alright? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail.
It seems I am a conduit of some unknowable powers.
I've said the same thing after a flask of Eric, but I know better than to trust that feeling.
I think you may have overexerted yourself. Once we're back in civilization, bed rest is in order. Inquisitor Ludwig will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwig is obsessed with our security. sees enemies lurking around every corner.
So, Ludwig's delusions are unchanged. Shouldn't the Steel Garrote report to us?
The Steel Garrote provide us some much-needed protection, but they answer only to themselves. We have our interest in the living lands, and they have theirs. A mutually beneficial arrangement. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor.
I know enough to stay on Ludwig's good side.
Make sure and use that to your advantage. You never know. It might come in handy. We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city. Ah, Envoy, what you've done here is truly amazing. Let's keep up the good work, eh?
Just watch your step. There are swaths of the city barely more civilized than this.
Fair. Okay, let's go this way.
Whatever the Inquisitor's like, she can't be worse than that there. Can she?
You say that, but you don't understand. Okay, let's grab these here. Is there anything back here? Yeah, the waterfall. Can't see anything. We'll come back here later.
You are full of surprises, Envoy. I'd heard God Knights have strange powers, but I've never known one to heal an entire grove. Guess your Emperor really did send the right person for the job, huh? Still, you have your work cut out for you in Paradise. Enjoy the calm while you can.
Fair. Well, I am pretty awesome, so yeah.
The path to Paradise is a tad overgrown, but I can find my way back.
Are you sure?
I'm well enough to see myself out. Thank you for your concern.
Alright, let's go this way first. And let's leave this here. There we go. Well, I'll come back here when I hit level 5. Okay. Let's go ahead and go back here. Let's get into Paradise. That'll probably get me to level 5. And then I can start collecting stuff to get weapon upgrades, basically. It's going to be awesome. It'll probably be pretty easy to get to level 6 as well.
That's far enough, Outlander.
Are we going to have a problem here?
Well, well. If it isn't the new arrival. So eager to make a name for herself.
Who are you? Do we have a problem?
We have a problem, all right. And I've got the solution tucked in my sheath.
Unless you're hearing that from a handsome stranger in the bathhouse, that's usually an invitation to trouble. And not as fun as the kind you get into in the steam.
Me and Pod, we aren't so fond of Outlanders. Especially ones looking as strange as you. For all we know, you're one of those sick bastards. A plague carrier. A blight on our fair city.
If there's a plague in these lands, you are a symptom, and I'm the cure.
Boss, she's trying to bewitch us with weird words.
Shut it, Pod. Let me do the talking.
You're doing great so far. Really menacing.
No one brings the plague into my town, Outlander. No one. At least you can die knowing it wasn't personal.
Hey Pod, you're no killer. Get out of here and I'll let you off with a warning.
Pod isn't going anywhere. Are you, kid?
I don't know.
Think of it this way. You aren't her first lackey or her last.
Is that true?
Well,
I can't do this anymore. Thieving and killing, it's just not in my blood.
You ungrateful nitwit! Once I'm done with the Outlander, I'm coming after you.
Good. I was getting tired of listening to them anyway.
Agreed.
Hey!
Okay.
Over here!
Ow! Hello? That was annoying. Can you stop knocking her around like that, please? Easy.
Another down.
Nice. Cryptic letter. Cryptic letter. We will pay a handsome bounty for information on the Aderan ambassador. The daily schedule, their preferred wine. Nothing is beneath our interest, and everything has a price.
Good fight.
Would have been better if you had not kind of screwed me at the start.
Welcome to Paradise, Envoy. The ambassador's expecting you.
Cool.
Good work out there, Envoy. Only just arrived and you're already the talk of the town. Well, the ambassador ordered me to give you free access to the city. No idea why he's calling the shots all of a sudden, but...
That sounds ominous.
Anyway, you can go on ahead. The ambassador's expecting you.
What about Inquisitor Ludwin? You said she was looking for me.
Well, she comes and goes. You never know where she'll turn up, and it's never for a good reason. Kind of like a nightmare. Once you're in the city, you'll find the Aderan embassy due north of the gatehouse. Take care, Envoy.
What? No parting words from me? After all the time we spent together?
Shove off, Muttonhead. How's that for a parting word?
With talk like that, it's no wonder the Adirans think we need a little civilizing. At least I'm in good company now. Right?
Right. Okay.